Okay, hello, welcome everybody. My name is Halia. I'm a Golden I-10 consultant with Archer Travel, and I've been here for almost 4 years now. Today, we're going to go over booking basics, and we're going to go over all the steps from the moment that somebody inquires with you until they place a deposit down, okay? This is going to be a complete step-by-step system designed to help you turn interest from clients or potential clients into confirmed bookings and income, okay? If you guys have any questions, please go ahead and drop them in the chat throughout, and I'll be making sure to answer them. And really what we're going to do here is help you guys build some sort of sales process, work on your consistency for it, and help you close those bookings confidently, okay? So by the end of this meeting, you should be able to understand the full client journey from the first time they message you to when they put down the deposit. You should understand what your clients should be feeling, their expectations, and the expectations you are going to set for them, okay? You should know exactly which tools and templates to use at each stage of your sales process. You should be able to deliver a consistent high-touch client experience, meaning that they, again, know what to expect from you guys, okay? The most important thing when it comes to talking to clients is that communication and making sure that they understand how your business works, how your process works. And you can only do that by sharing that with them, okay? And then also making sure that you're confidently moving through every inquiry and converting them to bookings. Now, are you going to turn every single inquiry into a booking? Most likely not, right? That's just not the way the world works. But this is going to help you gain the confidence to increase that conversion rate, okay? Now, why does this matter? Well, if you guys don't have a booking process in place and you're just running around with a chicken, like a chicken with your head cut off, then you're not going to close bookings, okay? You might get one here and there, but you're not going to build a successful business. So this is going to help you build clients' trust, build your successful business, get clients to repeat bookings with you and refer you, okay? When you are prepared, you prevent mistakes and stress. So it's also going to help you have a clear and concise and understanding of what you should be doing. It's going to help you set expectations for yourself so you know how the process goes. And once you know how the process goes, that's where the confidence will come in, okay? Your professionalism starts before the actual booking, okay? It starts from the moment that your client inquires with you, okay? Now we're going to go over the overview of what that journey looks like with your client, okay? Every single client should follow this path, okay? Every time somebody inquires with you, it should follow this path, all right? Now, sometimes clients will fall off or potential clients will fall off somewhere along the path, but your path should stay the same, all right? They inquire, that's the initial contact, whether it's DM, whether it's filling out a form, which I'm not the biggest fan of, as you guys know by now, whether it's DMing you, filling out a form, a referral from somebody, maybe you're talking to somebody in, I don't know, in your community out in the real world, right? And you tell them to schedule a consultation with you, whatever that first inquiry is, whatever that first initial contact is, you then move to the consultation, okay? The consultation is where you build that trust with your client, you gather details, you start to get to know them a little bit more, and then you go to the proposal stage, right? That's where you're presenting the options that you've created for your client. Then you go into that follow-up, which we've talked about in the Master the Travel consultation, and we'll go over a little bit here too, but you're following up with them with that email, giving them the options of what they want to do next, right? And then if they don't respond to you by that date that you put in that email, you send another follow-up checking in to see where their head's at, right? Then deposit, right? Now, in a perfect world, it is going to be inquiry, consultation, proposal, and then deposit, right? We don't want to have that follow-up time. Okay. We want it to be as smooth as possible, but we also want to make sure that we are prepared for that and put that in there. Okay. Each stage is a chance for you to wow your client and strengthen your reputation as a travel agent and strengthen that trust. The more that your client trusts you, the higher chance they are to repeat bookings with you and refer you to their friends and family as well. Okay. Now, stage one, and let me know if I'm going too quickly at all, or if you guys need me to stay on a certain page or stay on a certain slide at any point, so you can take notes or screenshots or whatever the case may be. Like I said, I am recording this and I'll send this to guys. I'll send this recording out to you guys after, okay? But let me know if you guys need me to slow down at all. So the first stage is going to be that inquiry to consultation, right? Getting them from the DMs, the emails, the forms, the talking in person, right, to an actual scheduled consultation, okay? You can come, babe. Come on. You want to come over here? You want to come this way? Okay. Life with cats. Okay. So you want to respond quickly and promptly, right? If they're DMing you or filling out a form or however your process works, you want to respond quickly and promptly. I always suggest within 1 to 2 hours, right? Because you want to get that going quickly while it's still fresh in their brain. But if it takes you a little bit longer, that's okay. All right. But respond quickly. Use those templates that I'm going to give you guys later and that we've gone over during the DMs to consultations training. Use those templates to help you transfer that into an actual consultation, okay? You want to be able to send your consultation link confidently and clearly. We're not going to be answering a ton of questions in the DMs, if any, really at all. I don't really answer questions in the DMs at all, right? I always refer back to the consultation. I know a few of you don't have like a scheduling link for consultations. That's okay. Instead of the link, you're obviously going to offer them the next 2 times that you have available, right? And I'll kind of go over the template that I'm going to give you guys as well. All right. The tools that you guys are going to need are that template, right? To turn those DMs into consultations. You also are going to want to create a potential client tracking spreadsheet or a traveler tracking spreadsheet, which I have for you guys. Again, Calendly link or some sort of scheduling platform. That one's not required. You can do it by hand. It's just going to take a little bit more work and memorization, right? And then your consultation inquiry forms, which we also have. These are the things you're going to need to be prepared for turning those DMs into consultations and then getting ready for that consultation. Do you guys have any questions so far before I pull up the template for the DMs to consultations?
No.
Okay. So in the email that I send out to you guys every single week, at the bottom, I have extra links and resources, and I have that booking resources, right? So this is what it looks like when you click on it. This is what it looks like. If you guys go to travel agent documents, it's going to open up all of this, okay? It's going to open up travel bookings and travel and team building. You're going to go to travel bookings. And it's going to open up all of this. This is a ton of information for you guys. And obviously the Start Me thing has a bunch of resources as well. Okay. We're going to focus on booking start to, or I put it in talking to clients and qualifying clients. Okay. You can also see booking start to finish, email templates, cultural passport emails. There's a ton of different stuff in here. Okay. Right now, we're going to focus on talking to clients because we're going to go to converting DMs to consultations. All right. You'll also see that I have what questions to ask, planning fee scripts, Evo Plus scripts, how to talk to clients, and client conditions like a terms and conditions. Okay. Right now, we're focusing on this one. And this is going to be that script that you use to convert those DMs to consultations. Okay. If you have Calendly or some sort of scheduling system, it's super quick, super easy. All right. It's just a simple, hi, how are you? Thank you so much for reaching out. This sounds like such a fun trip, right? Because oftentimes when clients are inquiring with you or potential clients are inquiring with you, they're like, I want to go to Mexico with my family for a week and I want to experience blah, 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 right? I want to have an all-inclusive, whatever they say, right? That sounds like such a fun trip. We want to acknowledge that and have that excitement, okay? I would love to chat with you about your vacation to destination. It would be great if your husband could join us, or I will oftentimes put, if any major decision maker could join us, right? If I don't know who else is included, if they're just like, oh, I want to go with my family, whoever else, right? If they say, oh, my husband and I want to go here, oh, my wife and I want to go here, then I'll edit that based off of the situation, right? But this is important because this is going to eliminate the back and forth, all right, of this is what I have for you. Oh, let me go make sure my husband's okay with it. Oh, let me go make sure my wife's okay with it. This is going to eliminate that because then I can get all of the information of the things that anybody who is a major decision maker for that trip, I can get everybody's opinion in one call. Okay. And so I say, so that way everyone is on the same page, but let me know if they're like, let me know. Okay. Please check out the Calendly link. If these dates and times don't work, shoot me 2 dates that will. I will see if my schedule is flexible. Can't wait to connect. And then I put my consultation link. Okay. If you don't have a consultation link, you can hand schedule. Same thing, right? Instead of, please look at the Calendly link, we're going to offer 2 days and times. Okay. I would suggest to do a morning time and an afternoon or evening time. Okay. That way they have 2 different options to choose from. All right. Then you're going to ask which time works best for you. And same thing, if these dates and times don't work, shoot me 2 dates that will. I'll see if my schedule is flexible. Okay. This, once they give you the time that works, awesome. I'm going to add you to my calendar right now. Just confirm that, right? Make sure they're adding it to their calendar. And then you're going to go ahead and call them on that time. Okay. Now, if you're doing this in the DMs, you got to make sure you get a phone number. Okay. So make sure you're getting that phone number from them so you can go ahead and give them that call. All right. Does anybody have any questions on how to get from the DMs to the consultations? No questions? All right, let's go back to here then. Now we're at the consultation, right? The goal here is going to be building trust and gathering all of that information, okay? You want to use those consultation inquiry questionnaires that I've created for you guys. You want to make sure you're focusing on the feelings and the experiences of the trip that they're wanting to take. Discuss the realistic budget, like how we've talked about, right? Like setting those realistic expectations for the budget that the average budget versus what they're wanting to experience, and explain the next steps of what it's like working with you. Okay, now we go into major detail in this during that Master the Travel consultation training. So if you guys have specific questions on this part, I would suggest for you to go watch that training back. Okay. After the call, you're going to send that follow-up email, right? Explaining all of the recapping everything that we've talked about, explaining the next steps. And then you're going to add that lead, that potential client, to your CRM if you have one, or your client tracking spreadsheet, right? However you are keeping track of your clients, you want to add that to there so you can stay organized and know when it's time for you to check back in with them, okay? The tools you're going to need are those discovery questionnaires, right? The follow-up email template, and I forgot to add in your client tracking spreadsheet, okay? You're going to need that, or your CRM, okay? Now, the consultation questionnaires, if you guys can't find them, they're still in that travel booking Google Drive. And qualify your clients, okay? They're going to be in here. We have that icebreaker one, the different destination, there we go, the different travel type questionnaires, the follow-up email template, and also how you can set your Calendly up, okay? I actually might move this to somewhere else where it makes more sense, but that's where it's at right now, okay? So all of that information that you're going to need for that booking or that consultation is in here for you, okay? I also have in here, I have to find where I put it. Here we go. Traveler tracker template, okay? So this is going to be a template for you guys to track the clients, the travel dates, the vacation book, the reservation number, all of this stuff, okay? It's a ton of information that you can add into here. You can even add in your own stuff and create like another sheet for potential clients and put them in there. You guys can do whatever you guys want, okay? Spreadsheets are not my thing. Unfortunately, that's not something I am good at or I can really help with. Tracy is much better at spreadsheets. So if you have spreadsheet questions, I'm going to direct those to her. And if she doesn't know, then I'm going to ask one of our other leaders, okay? Because guys, spreadsheets is like a different language to me. I just can't figure them out, okay? Um, let's move on. Once you have that consultation, you're going to have that follow-up email, right? You're going to schedule that proposal call, okay? Then you're going to go over that proposal, okay? You're going to create it for your clients. I have templates in there for a Google Drive template or Google document template, okay, where you can put everything on there. I also have a template for Canva, okay? Now I have to adjust it and make it more template friendly, but I have one for you and I'll be sending that to you guys as well, okay? I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. But you want to make sure you're including all of that necessary information in your proposal. The trip name, right? Come up with a little cute little name. The travel dates, how many people are going, the overview of it, the destination, the vibes, any highlights, anything that's included, the itinerary, right? Flights, hotel stay, transfers, any activities, excursions, whatever the itinerary is. Detailed pricing with the itinerary, what's included, what's not included, any payment options, what the payment options are, what they look like, how long they have to pay it off. You want to do 1 to 2 curated options, maximum 3. Anything over that is going to be information overload and it's not helpful for your clients, okay? And you want to create high quality visuals. Put in really nice pictures in there of the resort, the cruise line, wherever you're going, okay? I really love adding, I do this in my calls. I really explain to them, but you can add this into the document as well as why I chose this for you. This helps them, it helps reassure them that you were listening to them during that consultation and you know what they're looking for. And you hit the different things and why you hit those, why you looked at this stuff for them. Okay. It really helps them feel special. And that's the point of this, right? So adding that paragraph to really capture the feeling of the trip, right? Make sure your branding is consistent in Canva, and I'm going to show you guys. You can even like create your logo and then put that onto the Google document, which again, I'll show you guys both real quick. And then always include a clear call to action, like how to do, like what to do for the next step, right? That's also in that follow-up email that we add into the at the end of the consultation. We tell them how they can work with us, right? What the next step is to work with us. We're going to add that to the proposal too. All right. Now, I will say I always get on the phone with my clients and send them the proposal while we're on the phone. Then I walk them through how to go through it, how to look through it, what's included, what's not included, all of the things, all the information that's in there. I walk them through it over the phone. And then I tell them the next steps, okay? But it's again all written in there as well. So they're not only reading it, they're hearing me say it, okay? This is going to help it really stick into their brains. And then they have that written information for them to go back and reference if they need to, okay? The tools you'll need here are either the Canva template or the Google Docs template, or you can create something of your own, right? A CRM, if you have a CRM, you can do the proposals on there. The supplier quote or itinerary. So when you're doing the research for that trip, you can oftentimes print out or download the itinerary or the quote. And then destination photos and visuals for the quote. Okay. You want to, again, make it look pretty, make it look enticing. You want them to want to be able to go, right? So that's what the goal of the proposal is. Now I have, like I said, an Canva template this is what I used to use when I first started. I would say probably after like my second trip is when I started with this. My first 2 trips I did Google Docs. After that, I was like, I want something that's a little bit prettier, right? Now, like I said, I have to adjust the information here so it's more of a template rather than the actual quote, but I'm going to show you guys this for now. Once we get off of here, I'm going to adjust it and then I'll include it in the reporting and everything for you, okay? So I always put the destination and who it's prepared for the client, right? You can come up with a cute little name here. Then the table of contents. So, oh geez. So what's included in this proposal, right? 2 package options, excursion options, and travel protection. Okay. Package option 1, I talk a little bit about the resort, okay, the dates that are being traveled. I also have the hotel website, and TripAdvisor reviews. I always like to link those if I can find them, okay? The room type, any airfare that's included with baggage policies. And I include fare policies now too. So I include the fare information and the baggage policies now. So again, airfare, so return, departure flight, return flight, total package price, what is included in that total package, okay? Deposit due at booking, total price per person, all right? Same thing with package 2. I go through all of that same information. I'm going to kind of go through this a little bit quicker. My business name is up here. I go through all of that information, okay? Now we're going into excursion options. Now, I remember this specific one, they had different excursions. They had specific excursions they were interested in. So I priced those out, okay? I included the Viator links on here as well for those. They had different ones that they were interested in. Then I included other options for them to look at too. I included the travel protection information. So any important information they need to know, I included as well. Now I'm a little bit more detailed. So like I said, I'm going to update this so it reflects what I would do now. And then I have the final page letting them know what is happening, how they can contact me, and my logo, okay? And again, I'm going to update this, you guys, so it reflects what I would do now rather than what I did when I first started, okay? Then you have the Google document template, okay? Your quote template right here. This is what that would look like, okay? You can do it a different way. You can put your logo here, the trip name, right? Dates, information about it, the hotel, the payment options, right? Your name, this is where you put your name on your contact information, flight information. This one is a lot, I think, simpler to do because literally all that you're doing here is copying and pasting the itinerary, the quote itinerary from the supplier onto the Google document, okay? So you're putting it all of this together, all right? Do you guys have any questions on the proposal, creating the proposal and presenting it to your client? Okay, I'm gonna just take that as a no. So we're gonna move on. The next stage is, did we just go from stage 3 to stage 5? Love that. The next stage is gonna be stage 4. And this is gonna be deposit and booking information or booking confirmation, okay? The goal here is to secure that payment and start your client's experience off with actual booking strong, okay? You want to send the confirmed itinerary and invoice or payment link or take your card info over the phone, okay? I would say invoice or payment link if the supplier offers that, great. If you have a CRM, have them authorize that payment on there. If you don't, you're going to take that card information over the phone. So you're going to get on the phone with your client, have them tell you that card information and plug it directly into the vendor, okay? You want to confirm everything with your client. That's where you're going to start sending those, the client conditions, right? The terms and conditions. You can have them sign it. You can confirm again with them over the phone. And then once it's all booked, you're going to confirm that with an email. You're going to send them something, congrats, your trip is secured, or your booking confirmation, something like that. Okay, you're going to send that email to them. And you're going to add those booking details to your CRM or that client tracking spreadsheet that I showed you guys earlier, okay? So the tools you're going to need here is going to be that invoice or payment system, the CRM, or, taking that over the phone. The booking checklist. So I'm pretty sure I have a booking checklist in that Google Drive. If I don't, I will add one. So all the things you're going to need for the booking, right? Everybody's information, their full legal names, birthdays, if it's international, their passports, their card information to secure the booking, any special needs that they need to have for their trip, right? All the things that you're going to need to confirm that booking. You want to make sure you have it all ready, okay? Confirmation emails. I use ChatGPT. I'm going to be fully honest with you guys. I use ChatGPT. I say, this is the trip that my client has booked. This is what's included. This is the payment information. help me write a confirmation email for their deposit. And I have that and I plug that in. All right. It's super simple. Don't overthink it. And then that client tracking system. Okay. This is your client's first official yes to you. Make it exciting, make it memorable, okay? Let them know how much you appreciate them and all the different things, all right? Next are some common mistakes that I want you guys to avoid, okay? Do not wait too long to respond to inquiries, all right? Don't go days without responding to DMs or however you guys are getting inquiries, all right? Do not go days. Be on top of that, all right? Don't send proposals before you qualify your client. Don't send proposals without getting on the phone with your client, right? Get on the phone with them, send it to them in real time, all right? Keep it to 1 to 2 or 1 to 3 options, right? Don't overload them with options, okay? It's gonna make them feel overwhelmed. They're not gonna want to continue, all right? Don't book something without confirming all of the details. All right. You don't want to spell somebody's name wrong. You don't want to have any mistakes because those could cost money. And if it's your mistake, then you're the one that's paying for that. Right. And don't forget to skip follow-ups with your clients, any reminders, right? Payment reminders, anything like that. All right. Make sure that you are communicating with your clients properly so they can gain that trust in you, right? And they can build that trust with you. Every single step of this process, from the moment they inquire with you to the moment they get back home, they are sizing you up to see, can I really trust this person with helping me create an amazing vacation? Can I really trust them with all of this information, with all my money, with my time? Can I trust that, right? So make sure that you are showing them that they can, okay? Some final tips for your guys' success is make sure you guys are being proactive, not reactive, right? Make sure you guys are prepared for this process, okay? If you know that you have a lot of meetings coming up or you have a lot of stuff coming up in the next few days and you have a consultation, let them know, hey, I'm really busy the next few days, but our proposal call we can do on X day, right? Be clear and clear in your communication, but also make sure you're kind and friendly and excited, right? Because at the end of the day, it's booking travel. It should be fun, okay? Have some excitement with it. Make sure you're tracking all of your clients' interactions. Make sure you're staying organized with that. You know all of the payment dates. You know when to send those reminders, all of the different things, okay? And make sure you guys are make sure you guys are confident, all right? Even if you have to fake it, fake it. Fake it till you make it, baby, okay? Make sure you guys are showing that you are confident because you know what you're doing, even if you don't know what you're doing, all right? Even if you don't know the answer to something, there is no shame in saying, I actually don't know right now, but let me just go and do some research so I can get you the proper information. That's going to build more trust with your clients because they're going to realize, oh, even if she doesn't know something, she knows where to go find the answers to it. And she's going to make sure that I get the right information rather than just saying whatever, right? That's going to build more trust with your clients. And remember, you guys are creating these experiences for your clients, right? You're helping them create memories that are going to last forever. Okay. It's not just booking something, you're helping them create these wonderful trips and these wonderful memories with their family, their loved ones. Okay. You are a part of that. And that is something that is really, really special. Okay. So make sure that you guys are remembering that. All right. Now, what I want you guys to do for your homework for this is review your current client process, see where you can improve it, see what tweaks you can make with it. Download those templates, right? You guys have that booking resources. I'm also going to share the Google Drive with you guys. Download the stuff in that Google Drive that's going to help you, okay? Make sure you know where things are, what they are, and apply this to your next inquiry, all right? When you get your next inquiry and you're going through this process, share your journey in the chat, in the Wondering Wanderer chat. I want to know what's working for you, what's not working for you. I want to know how you guys are implementing this. I want to know all of that, right? Because then I can help you, right? Or then I can celebrate you. And then we can all celebrate you, all right? And we can all celebrate each other, okay? So if you guys feel like you need more help with convert the DMs to the consultations process or the travel consultation process, go ahead and watch those trainings back. If you guys feel like you need more help on something else or you just need like that one-on-one hands-on experience, let me know. We can always schedule a one-on-one, okay? Let me share this with you. How can I, oh, did I freeze? There we go. Okay, I'm gonna put this in the chat. And like I said, once I finish that, once I fix the Canva template, I'll send that to you guys as well with the recording. But do you guys have any questions? No questions?
Not at this time.
Alrighty. Don't hesitate, you guys, to reach out if you do. And I look forward to seeing you guys on the next training. Bye, everyone.
Okay, have a good day.
Thank